To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under heaven. Things do not just happen, they happen in their time. You cannot separate your experiences from your seasons. The reason for snow is winter. The reason for rain is rainy season. If you want to know why it's happening now, ask your season. Hello, welcome to this channel. In this video we're going to be looking at how Deuteronomy 26 corresponds to 2026. Every season has guiding light in the book of the Bible and in the chapters of the Bible that correspond to it. That's how the Lord made it to be. So this 2026, the 26th book of the Bible and the 26 chapters of the Bible are guiding lights to help us walk in God's purpose in this season. And so we're going to be looking at Deuteronomy chapter 26 to see what the Lord has for us. So because the 26th book of the Bible and the 26 chapters of the Bible are guiding lights for the season, that's the reason we had to read the 26th book of the Bible, the first 48 days of the year. We spend it to consider the 48 chapters of Ezekiel and ended with where the Lord said, this year, let the name of God's house be, the Lord is there. Let that be the name of God's people. The Lord is there. Whatever we do, let the Lord be found in his house. The Lord is there. Because this generation will look for the Lord. Let it be that he is there. Amen. Now, we're going to look at Deuteronomy chapter 26 to see what the Lord has to tell us. Now, what we know is that we are living in a season where instructions, divine direction is important. Divine direction is important. We've seen in Genesis, God gave Isaac direction. In Exodus 26, God gave direction. In Leviticus 26, God also gave direction. He also gave direction in Numbers 26. God tells you what to do, and you just go ahead and do it. In Numbers 26, God told him to number, take a census of the people who are able to go to war, and they did it. So that is what's important in this season. So we're going to look at Deuteronomy chapter 26 to see what the Lord has for us there. And it shall be when you shall come into the land which the Lord your God is going to give you as an inheritance, and you possess it and dwell in it, that you shall take some of the first of all the produce of the ground, which you shall bring from your land that the Lord your God is giving you, and put it in a basket, and go to the place where the Lord your God chooses to make his name abide. And you shall go to the one who is priest in those days, and say to him, I declare today to the Lord your God that I have come to the country which the Lord swore to our fathers to give us. Then the priest shall take the basket out of your hand and set it down before the altar of the Lord your God. And you shall answer and say before the Lord your God, my father was a Syrian about to perish, and he went down to Egypt and dwelt there, few in number, and there he became a great nation, and great, mighty, and populous. But the Egyptians mistreated us, afflicted us, and laid hard bondage on us. Then we cried out to the Lord our God, the God of our fathers, and the Lord heard our voice and looked on our affliction and our labor and our oppression. So the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm, with great terror and with signs and wonders. He has brought us to this place and has given us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. And now, behold, I have brought the first fruits of the land, which you, O Lord, have given me. Then you shall set it before the Lord your God, and worship before the Lord your God. So you shall rejoice in every good thing which the Lord your God has given you, to you and your house, and you and the Levite and the stranger who is among you. Now, in Deuteronomy chapter 15, God gave some instructions. Deuteronomy 26, God gave instructions. Instruction about the first fruit. He gave instruction about the tithes. Just give instruction to the people. Divine direction is key. Divine direction is key in 2026. In 2026, you need to listen, for it to get direction. Now, it may not be direction about first fruits and tithes, direction about things, but it could just be that in different areas of your life, God in his faithfulness will give you direction. And of course, this is also happening through this video. The Lord is saying to you, take my direction seriously. Take my instructions seriously. Don't trivialize them, because that's what's going to make a difference. Isaac came to the land of Gerar in Genesis 26. The Bible said there was famine in the land. There was famine in the land. But the Lord appeared to Isaac and spoke to him. That changed everything. Isaac keyed into the word of the Lord. Isaac listened to the Lord. Isaac obeyed the voice of the Lord. And so the famine did not matter anymore. He prospered in the land, became very prosperous until the people envied him. What was the difference? He had divine direction and he obeyed it. This year, make it priority to obey divine direction. Do what God has said to you to do about your career. Do what he's told you to do in the work you do. Do what he told you to do in your business. Do what he told you to do in your ministry. Do what he's told you to do in your health. Do what he's told you to do about different areas of your life. Divine direction is key to success and key to prosperity. Following divine direction is key to success and key to prosperity in 2026. That's the word of the Lord. So God gave them these instructions. When you get into land, this is how you're supposed to do. You will take the fruit of the land and go on to the priest. And when you go, this is what to say to the priest. It's not leaving the people to think up or to make up their mind or to choose what they're going to say. This is what you're going to say there. When you go there, the priest will collect this, and then you will tell him, a Syrian about to perish was my father, and all the things that followed. And then you will give the offerings. For some, this would mean that in 2026, don't say things are hard. Still remember the Lord. Still give your offering. Still worship the Lord with your substance. Honor the Lord with your substance. Don't say things are hard. Don't say things are difficult. Still honor the Lord with your substance in 2026. Don't hold back because it looks like things are difficult. Don't hold back. Now, so the same way he told them, say, from verse 12, he gave this same instruction about, tithes. In verse 13, he said, then you shall say before the Lord your God, I have removed the holy tithe from my house, and also have given them to the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, according to all your commandments which you have commanded. So in 2026, don't become tight-fisted in honoring the Lord with your substance, because blessings come from him. So these are the things that we learn. And then after you have done all those things this day, that's what the priest will say to them. This day the Lord your God commands you to observe these statutes and judgments. Therefore, you shall be careful to observe them with all your heart and with all your soul. Today, you have proclaimed to the Lord You proclaim the Lord to be your God, and that you will walk in his ways and keep his statutes, his commandments, and his judgments, and that you will obey his voice. Also today, the Lord has proclaimed you to be his special people, just as he promised you that you should keep all his, he promised you that you should keep all his commandments, and that he will set you high above all nations which he has made in praise, in name, and in honor, and that you may be a holy people to the Lord your God, just as he has spoken. So that's before us. 2026, God says, it doesn't matter what the situation looks like, stay with my direction. If you do, you will prosper. Yes, you will prosper. God bless you.